economy is going to suffer a lot because of this blockade. Reason is international laws are against it. Many countries have opposed the blockade. A military action would be taken by Iran to counter the blockade put by USA. Of the program, ultimately this war has to end so as to maintain a world order and a world peace. I believe by maybe attacking or destroying some of them. In long term, the US is very strong to counter that. Hi, let's talk about what's happening in Iran. So recently, USA has implied a blockade on Iran Navy and the Strait of Hormuz. So what it means is now no ship, no tanker can access the Strait of Hormuz and particularly the Iranian ports. Iranian economy is going to suffer a lot because of this blockade, because their import exports are going to be shut off. It's a violation of their sovereignty and they're not going to take it as it is. They're going to oppose the blockade. What it means is an agreement will be reached where the ports will be opened up and regularized just like it was before the war, or a military action would be taken by Iran to counter the blockade put by USA. Now the situation is USA is not a easy country to defeat. They have a mighty military and to defeat them takes a lot of counter action. Iran currently does not have clearly. Iran can actually counter some of the blockade by putting ships through the passing in and passing out of the tankers and ships by maybe attacking or destroying some of them. In long term, the US is very strong to counter that to fully. But even USA will not be there in that territory for a long time. The reason is international laws are against it. Many countries have opposed the blockade as it's a violation of sovereignty of Iran. Now the talks for further peace between the two countries are going on and possibly they will be scheduled. Biggest hurdle is the nuclear program which Iran is running. US wants that program to be completely cut off, but Iran wants that program to be in continuation at least for the civilian purposes. Until and unless that program is cut off, this problem will continue. Now the only possible solution which I see to this going problem is Iran is definitely not going to give up completely on its nuclear program. There can be some limitations to it, and on top of that, many of the sanctions which have been put on Iran have to be lifted so that Iranian economy can come up again, which is also a major critical point for the USA. The peace agreement will be definitely reached because the world cannot suffer because of this war between two countries. How the agreement is going to shape place is, what I see is the blockade will be turned off. There will be limitations to the nuclear program. There will be some sort of program that will go on, and Iran, as they are very much on it to run it, there will be some monitoring of the program. Ultimately this war has to end so as to maintain a world order and a world peace. I believe within next 15 days a peace agreement is going to be signed up, enabling both the countries to resume their economies. The Strait of Hormuz will be open. The situation is how the damages which have been caused by this war on Iran will be compensated. They will not be compensated. In a war, generally, whatever the damages a country suffers, they have to take care of that on their own. The idea of putting a toll on the Strait of Hormuz is out of question, as the world is not going to allow a toll on a free waterway that was opened before without any tolls. So that is out of the question. Now, within next 15 days, the situation is going to come up to pretty much normal. There will be some tensions in the Middle East remaining between Iran, Israel and Lebanon because they have not been solved up. The possibility of a further war can spring up pretty much soon, and that's a big chance because all the things have not been resolved completely. But yes, the Strait of Hormuz will be opened up. It will be opened up for free passage, and the economy, especially in terms of oil and gas, will be back to normal. But can this regional war involving Iran, Israel and other Gulf countries can be completely solved up? The answer is no. because there are different agendas of every party. Israel has a completely different agenda as compared to Iran or Saudi or UAE or Qatar. The big point is, in this Middle East war, USA influences the Middle East politics a lot because they have a dependence on oil and they want to maintain their militarily position strong in Middle East, not allowing any country to possess any weapons that could threaten their existence or their country. So as long as USA is present or influential in Middle East, there will not be a permanent end to the tensions which are going on. They will be lowered for some time as of now, but they are going to spring up pretty soon again, maybe in a matter of say 1 year or maybe less than 1 year. So as of now, the opening of Hormuz or resumption of the oil and gas trade is a temporary thing that is going to come up, which is going to not continue for very long. Now what I am also saying is the dominance of Asian countries like China and Russia in the Middle East. So once that happens, I think there will be a bipolar world where the world does not have a single global power. There is a balance of power all around the world, and that is what is needed to run a balanced politics, because some countries in Middle East are pro-China, some are pro-USA, and the pro-China or pro-Russia countries or the pro-Asian countries have been in the past seen destruction or change of regime, but as now these countries are growing up like China and Russia, the change of regime in these Middle East countries will not be very easy, and that is what is going to create a balance of power in the coming times. And I believe that would be better. Definitely there would be tensions coming up as was during the Cold War era, but at least a single country will not have a supreme power over other country or the power that it can change the regime of another country. As of now, at least for now, situation is looking pretty much good according to me. Definitely there have been tensions as we shoot this video regarding the blockade, but that is only for a temporary phase, because when the world is concerned, when an economy like USA and Iran are concerned, a solution has to come up or the world will not go forward. But that solution is not permanent, because no party is going to get what it deserves or what it wants completely, and the problems are going to further spring up. Let's now wish that a bipolar world is created and a dependence on USA or the influence of USA on Middle East is reduced. That's how the politics in Middle East should be and should have been, for a peaceful world, for a peaceful, when the world and the oil are for everyone and not for just one. Thank you.